My name is Brian Sims. I have over close to 20-something years in the trucking industry. I've driven for multiple companies, and became an instructor for Allstate career CDL school. I did a lot of students, the training, skill training, book learning, all the classroom stuff. So when I was young, I always wanted to get into trucking, but as time went on and on, worked for numerous companies and back to becoming a CDL instructor, trainer. And I enjoy the fact that, I can make a difference. And a lot of students who, I brought in with WEL also, who works for WEL too. And seeing people's lives change, I think that really, makes a difference. And that's something that I really get a lot of pleasure out of, just seeing people's lives change. And WEL being the company that it is, gives a lot of people an opportunity, have an opportunity to change their life, good income, take care of families, and it's a respectable company where, if you can communicate, with the driver managers and stuff like that. But the transportation thing is something I always desired to be a part of. I had to give Mr. Blaine some credit. Mr. Blaine Cartwright, he's a good guy. He reached out to me, I think it was in 19 or 20, and he was, just, hey man, about WEL, this and that. And I said, okay, I'll let you know. I'm not even thinking about, I got enough on my hands dealing with the students and, the training, taking them on the road and all that other stuff. So I wasn't really thinking about it. But sooner or later I was going to, transition, down the road. So then I did some investigation about WEL, how WEL started, and how, it's really, really, family foundational, where they really close knitted, and I got some information. I was like, man, WEL's not too bad, and the respect that they have. I heard complaints, but that's with anywhere. So, but now I said, man, this is too good to be true. The information I got. And Blaine was breaking it down to me, and I said, man, I'll see. I'll let you know. And I did some more research, and then we got together, and I said, man, if I'm gonna make a change, if I'm gonna make a decision to get with a company, on the lease side, I didn't really want to be a company driver. I didn't want to be with a company. I said, I think I would consider WEL, and that's what I consider. Yes, I really can say that. What I expected, it's everything to kind of like fall in place. It really did, man. And I had some little bumps here and there. I questioned it. Oh man, this didn't work out. What about this? Then I say, well, waves come and go. Life is full of waves. So, and I said, oh man, should I stay? Should I? Just question, because I can do this or I can do that. But I said, wait a minute, man. I said, man, this is a good opportunity to partner with a company that's really successful. I said, man, wait a minute. I think this is it. Yeah, this is it. Well, the communication with the IC team and the driver managers, I had some, I lost some. One I have now is pretty good. Just all the all around communication has, it's really, it's really been good, and I really respect that, man. I'm telling you, I've seen companies, I've been with different companies. I ain't gonna throw them on, I'm not gonna put them on blast, but I've been with different companies, man, that's 8 thumbs down. I know you ain't got but 2, but I'll say 8 thumbs down, and I give WEL 8 thumbs up. And like I said, every time I reach out to somebody, It's always, if I got a question, there's an answer there. If they don't have an answer, they make sure I get that answer. And I really appreciate that. I really like that. I'm not on the phone, with somebody who has an attitude or, it's just strictly business. Hey, man, I'm here to help you. Hey, man, whatever we got to make happen, we make it happen. I said, man, this is the type of team that I want to be a part of. And this is what it's supposed to be, and that's what I really, these are the memorable moments that I have that, man, everything's been good, man. I'm telling you. And I don't have anything bad to say about WEL. I mean, I wouldn't say nothing bad about companies, but I don't have nothing that I would say or disrespect concerning WEL. But what I do, I always set the stage. I'm a person that, I get a respect. If you don't get a respect, I still got to have a standard for myself. So, even at a receiver or ship or whatever, I go in, hey, good morning, good evening, or whatever. They speak, they don't, whatever. I just keep the same mannerisms regardless, because you don't know what people go through, and hey, I'm representing my company. I'm a company. It's just not, wearing the WEL. This is just, I'm WEL. So it's just not, oh, I work for WEL. No, I don't work for WEL. Me and WEL are partners. So I'm representing what I'm a part of. And this is just business. And I got to represent it right. That's the only way to do business. Well, again, 8 thumbs up to WEL. A lot of companies are not in WEL class. And I'm going to tell you that. A lot of companies set drivers in a box, I'll say. WEL don't put you in a box. WEL give you the opportunity to communicate. WEL give you the opportunity to help you. Hey, if there's issues, there's concerns, WEL give you the opportunity. If you got an issue or you have things you need to do, WEL there to support that. So, some companies don't do that. Some companies say, hey, look, this is what you got to do. We need to get that done. WEL is not pressuring anybody to do anything. WEL say, hey, look, you look out for me, I look out for you. That's just business. Hey, it takes, hey, you flip a coin, here's a tail. Hey, one hand wash the other. But also, WEL give you an opportunity to say, hey, look, let me work with you. Let's do these things right. So if you do it right, you get the right results. You do it wrong, you get the wrong results. That's just anyway. Come on, 2 wrongs don't make a right. 2 rights don't make a wrong. That's just what it is. And I give a lot of props to WEL. That's just what it is. Regardless, man, here today, gone a day, whatever. It is what it is. That's it. I appreciate, I have a KW course. I appreciate the technologies that's put in the trucks nowadays. I come from the stick cab over old school days versus new automatic. I like a manual. I have automatic. But it is what it is. The technology they put in a lot of trucks, I think, is unique. Safety first, that's key. I like, it's just a whole lot that the truck does now. Even the fact that even if the reefer is low, I get a message. If anything in my truck, I get a message. So a lot of those things help. I'm not physically watching gauges, this and that, because an instructor, I do a lot of things, keeping distance and all that other stuff. So a lot of times, and it gives you that distance control too. Also, if you're too close or whatever. I don't like cars in front of me. I don't like trucks in front of me. So that means I'm keeping a proper distance anyway. So, but there's a lot of technology in the truck that really supports drivers. Well, support me and other drivers. If the drivers use it, I'll say that. That can really help and keep the driver's safety and other safety on the road. So it's a lot, that's in the trucks that WEL provide. I haven't had any issues with my truck thus so far. Thank God, knock on wood or whatever. But anyway, it's been good, So it's good equipment. And then not only that, WEL provides us with the, I'll say, top of the line equipment. We don't have international freight liners or, Volvos. So we kind of got some good equipment that, that keeps us out on the road safe, and they're doable. All trucks have their issues or whatever, recalls and stuff like that. APUs or injector, stuff on rail mechanic too. But but things happen. But anytime anything happens, we're always right there to make sure it gets straight. So any issues I have with my truck has always gotten straight. Well, my work balance has been good. Home time has been good. Me and my wife. And, I go out, I come in, I schedule when I go out, schedule when I come in. Everything is always set in place. My DM, driver manager, she makes sure, hey, if this is the day he needs to be in, hey, make sure by any means necessary to have me in close to that day or that day, and so home life has been good, no complaints. Me and my wife, we good, and everything's it's been good. I mean, health wise, I've been good, been eating good, stuff like that, and yeah, it's been good. For me, I can't much speak for a lot of my fellow drivers. I do have students that are here that really well. They come from where I come from, and of course, safety first. And I tell them by any means necessary, do what's right safely. What WEL provides you with is, look, if there's any concerns or anything that need to be corrected or anything that's out of order, let us know so we can help to put those things in order. When I go take my truck to the shop, when I take my truck in the shop, I tell them, look at this, that, different other things, and the shop, they do what they're supposed to do. But I have to make sure, this truck is prepared for the next run, for the next pickup delivery. I have to make sure. The same way with that trailer, I have to make sure. So as drivers, we have a responsibility. It's not just trying to put stuff well. No, we have a responsibility as drivers that we have to be accountable. So when things happen, what did we do? Don't point the finger at WEL. What did you do first? Now, if it's a WEL issue, then that's a WEL issue. But a lot of times I hear some of my fellow drivers have complaints. And I say, what did you do? Start with you. You're the professional. What did you do, or what could you do to make a difference? Or any issues? If there's an issue, go to WEL. That's what you're supposed to do. I think that makes sense to me. But does it make sense to them? Some drivers have complaint. What is your complaint? Do you have a right complaint? Well, I'm going to tell you like this. For me, here I go with me. Every driver's are different. We know that. Drivers come from different companies, background, life, or whatever. Different. So when they come to WEL, for me, when they come to WEL now, they'll ask me. Some of them will ask, hey, what do you think about WEL? I said, what I think about WEL? I said, WEL is good. I don't have no complaints. Even if I did have a complaint, it would not be to you, from me to you. Anyway, because I would go to WEL. That's what you're supposed to do. That's what I would do if I had an issue or concern. I want to speak to somebody concerning this issue. And that's between me and that, not between me and another driver. But drivers come to vent to other drivers, to support their issue. No, you're wrong. Go to WEL with your issue, not another driver. So the things I don't let people direct me. You know what I mean? I don't let them set the stage. I don't do that. You know what I mean? With other drivers, whatever. Because some they have different expectations of whatever they come from. Just like my students, the ones that were here before. Some two left, but I got other ones that are here. And I told them, when you come to this, because they came on the lease side. I don't know if I could communicate that. They came on the lease side, and I said, look, don't come with a company mentality. Come with a business mentality. You have DMs there to help you, to support you. You communicate with them. You tell them what you need done. You tell them how you want to run. You tell them on and on and on. Now I keep telling them, they will call me, Mr. B, I don't know why such. I said, what'd you say? Well, they did. So now I said, man, you got to communicate, brother. Communicate. Why you wait for somebody to keep dragging you along? No. If you're a company, then you get the instructions. If you're on the IC side, then you can get everything you need and use that information. And if you have any issues with that, then you reach out to your DM and say, look, I got a concern, this and that. I don't know this and that. or whatever, somebody to help you along. But that's what you're supposed to do. But back to the drivers, I don't deal with drivers like that. I speak, I go, they got a concern, I don't even want to hear it. I don't, I just me. You got a concern, hey man, you talking to the wrong guy. Do I look like Well? Oh, I got Well right here. Do I look like, no, I'm partnered with Well. Go talk to the other guy. They can help you. Come to Well. I tell all my students, I just got off the phone with one of my students, just as we speak. I just got off the phone with one of them. And he's been running, he's come to classroom and stuff like that. He's been running for almost 2 years now. And I give him the information. I said, reach out, any concerns, any information you want to, anything you need, any information you need to get, reach out to, I give him Blaine call, right? Call Mr. Blaine. Here, if he don't have it, he's going to direct you to who has it. And he's ready, he's going to be getting on board soon. So after, But anyway, Well is a good company, man, I'm telling you. I can't say nothing but, man, listen, I cannot say nothing but if I left Well today or tomorrow, but I hope that, I'll be on a billboard the next 20, 30 years from now. My middle name be Well, but anyway. But anyway, I would tell anybody, man, it's a good company, man. There's a lot of respect here. The communication is good. If there's an issue, even if you did something wrong, somebody there, hey man, look, this happened. Okay, how can we fix it? That's how you do things. You don't just, this happened, I don't want to know, man. You don't communicate like that. They're not like that. When I call listen, I've been here for a minute. When I call anybody, I always get an answer. Well, number one, I'll say, for Well, refrigerant is number one. People are not, if the crisis happen, people will not be sitting up there putting no pants and shoes and tennis shoes on a grill and put barbecue sauce on and eat them. We have to eat and we have to drink. That's number one. And I respect that. I said, man, Well had the perfect idea when he just went in the reefer business. Because we got to eat. We got to drink. I don't care what you got. Nobody eating tables, cloths, and doors and metal. We got to eat and we have to drink. The foundation of everything is that food and that drink, man. We got to have it. So I said, man, that was perfect. I said, Well, you are sharp. You are absolutely sharp. I give you mad credit for that. And we have to move this, man, to feed people. We got to feed each other. We got to look out for each other. If crisis hit, what? What we going to do? What's going to happen? We got to eat, man. We got to drink. I always recommend a lot. I mean, I run across a lot of guys. My students, I got I had about 130 something students come through, in my time of teaching at All-State Career. And I always recommend them, to Well. They reach out and say, oh, Mr. B, man, if Mr. B there, it's got to be good. They already know. So I got a lot of people that, trust my judgment or trust the information I give them. I tell them, man, look, I tell you what, you ain't got to hear it from me. I got a resource of people that you can reach out to that'll give you the right information. And please, by any means necessary, ask the questions so you get the right answers. That's it.